All right. Good morning, everyone. Uh, so this tutorial or this video is basically to show you how to set up for your Zendesk exam. Remember that we grouped you into three different groups, that is writing at 3 different days. And in a particular group, you have like different subgroups into one group. So you have the ones that are writing in the morning. You have the ones that are writing around 8. You have another one writing around 11, 10, 11, and then the other one writing around 12. So know the time you're supposed to write because it's quite important for this video that I'm about to do. And then you know the group that you fall in. So the first thing you need to do is to go to this, come to this page, right? That is the training.zendesk.com. You sign in if you don't have yours saved. And the first thing you need to do is you need to come to the nav bar and where you see online training certification program, right? So what you're going to is certification program, and then you will see a drop down that has certification exams and preparation resources, right? You're clicking on certification exams. Now, when you click on the certification exams, it's going to open a new tab, basically. Forgive my internet. I think it's quite slow this morning. Now, when you get here, the first thing you need to do is you are clicking on this first one that has 199, 199, what's it called now? Course. So the exam you are writing is $199. So basically the exam you're writing is, sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. The exam you're writing is certification Zendesk Omnichannel Agent Specialist exam. A minute, right? Just hold on a minute, please. All right. So you're writing the Zendesk Omnichannel Agent Specialist exam. You click on it. That's the first one. And then you're going to see this. So next thing you need to do also is to click on this purchase, $199. When you click on this purchase, it's going to bring you to the tab where you need to make payment. But since we are providing you with a promo code, what you now need to do is you need to copy that promo code and then put it in this particular field or in this particular box. Please do not click on this for someone else. Please do not click on this button because you are purchasing the exams for yourself and you're not purchasing it for someone else. So yes, I'm just going to get the code, which is this. Now that I have the code, this code will be given to everyone. So we would communicate how the code will be sent to you later on the group. But yes, you input the code here, right? As you can see the code, and then you click on this apply beside it. When you click on this apply, you're going to see that the total amount will then change to $0.00. So that means that you're no more paying for it. And as you can see here, you will see promotion code applied, right? And then you click purchase. When you click purchase, you've automatically bought the course one way or the other, right? Thanks to Weave and Zendesk for this opportunity. Then the next thing you need to do quickly is to click on start, right? When you click on start, it's going to take you to this page. And then it tells you proceed to exam provider, right? You then again click on this exam provider, and then it will bring you to the Examity platform. So this is where you are going to register for the exam. Now, to register for this exam, Victoria, please confirm through the WhatsApp chat that you can hear me, so that I know that I'm not speaking to myself and then there is no issue. So yes, you come to this place, and the first thing you need to do is to click on this my profile, right? Thank you, Victoria. You click on this my profile, and then you have to set up your profile. Now, pay very close attention to what I'm about to show you. Because if there's any mistake here, you would not be able to write this exam again. Do you understand me? I'll repeat myself. Any mistake you make here would determine if you would write this exam or not, right? Now, to set up, if you check here, you would see that you'll see time zones, you'll see exam I show, you'll see exam I know, exam I key. You are to make sure that each of these things turns green at the end of the day with the right information. Remember what I said. If there is any issue that you have doing this, would determine if you would be able to write the exam. Any information that you put here that is wrong will determine if you would write this exam or not, or if you will be cancelled at any point in time. So the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in the necessary information in this account information. When I am done with this and every information here is right, this time zone will be clicked as green. And you will see it now when I start. So you click on this edit button. Yeah, so if you check every one of them, you'll see edit. This that requires your picture, you click on upload, right? But let's start with the first one. So the first one is to edit your account information. So I'm going to click on edit, and then it will bring out this form where you have to fill in your information. So some information has already been filled up, such as your name and then your last name, right? Victoria, please confirm that the name and last name is correct. Email address also has been filled up. So what we need to fill up next is your phone number. Please make sure that at this point you are putting +234, right? And then remember the next alphabet after 0 in your phone number, right? For Victoria, I'm going to put her phone number. So that is 909, right? 909 3 6 6. Invalid phone number. Something is wrong. Okay. Let's use 70. Okay. Let's use 170. Okay. 36 5 4 6. So you can see you put in +234 and then your phone number starting from 0, right? So your phone number, regardless of the +234, please just put in your phone number starting from 0. Now, time zone, you are supposed to click on Central Africa time. So let's see if we can find it here. Central Africa time. I saw it somewhere. Just hold on while I look for the. Okay, I've seen it. I thought I saw something like West Africa. Okay, West Central Africa time. So UTC +1, right? So this is what you're looking for. West Central Africa UTC +1, right? The company name, obviously, Wave. So you're writing West Africa location. Brackets. The country is Nigeria. So look for Nigeria down here. I think you can just type it and then it just gets you Nigeria. But yes, Nigeria, your state you're writing from. Oh, okay. I think this is grayed out. State is grayed out and city is let me use for the. So we click on save. When we click on save, this time zone we click green, which is showing that it is correct. As you can see, this has changed to green. The next thing you need to fill up now is your picture, right? They are going to compare this picture with the one that you have in your voters card, national NIN, or whatever government issued. Remember that for you to write this exam, you must have a government issued ID card, right? So you put in your picture, a very clear picture. So I'm going to use the one provided by Victoria. And then when I put the picture in here, I'll click on upload, right? And now you can see the second one also is now what? Green. So we go to the third one, which is to answer some of these important questions, right? And it's very important that you have the right answers to these questions, okay? Um, so to put in here, you would need to put in some security questions that will be asked during the exam. So if you check here, Victoria, you know what to do here. The first one is, what I'm going to use here is, what is your childhood nickname? So she's going to give me the answer to that. I'm going to choose, what is your oldest cousin, or what is your favorite flavor of ice cream? And then I'm going to choose the last question to be, let's say, in what city or town was your first job? Or in what city did you meet your significant other? Or what's your mother's maiden name? So let me use, what is the city or town in what city or town was your first job? So for this first one, I'm going to use Vicky. For the ice cream, I'm going to use vanilla. And then for the city or town you got your first job, I'm just going to use Lagos. So it's very important that you have the answers to all these questions. It is clearly important. Like I said, when you connect with your proctor to verify that it is you, they are going to ask you these questions, and then you are going to provide the answers to these questions, right? So you click on save. When you click on save, you can see it again. It is now green. So if you check up the third one now, it's marked as green. And then you go to the fourth one. Now, the fourth one also is something very similar. All you need to do is just follow the examples that was given to you. So the first one says, enter your first name, right? And then they said no caps. So Victoria with no caps. So no capital letter, right? Victoria, the last name is Madu, also no capital letter. Then here they are asking, write your name and your last name together with no space and also no capital letter. So we have Victoria Madu, and then we also have Victoria. Right, and then you click save. So as you can see, the third one now is clicked as what? Green. So now we've done all of this. The next thing we need to do is now we need to schedule our exams, right? If you check at the bottom here, you realize that you can see something that says, make sure that you save your information before continuing. So all this information, make sure that you remember them, the name of your favorite childhood, your favorite ice cream, in what city or job, what's your childhood nickname, regardless of the question that you picked and the answers that you chose. Please make sure that you have those things correctly, because it will be asked by the proctor to confirm that you are the person. Another thing you need to do here now is you can check your system requirements. So if you know your system do not meet the requirements for this exam, please make sure you come to the office and let's see if we can find an alternative system for you, so that you're not struggling with doing the exam, and then you're not agitated because you have issues with your system. So you can click here to see the requirements for the exam. While this is loading, let's just continue. So you click on schedule exam, right? And then it's going to take you to the place where you can schedule your exam, right? So here you can check your internet speed, you can check your webcam, you can check your microphone. Make sure that the operating system you're using is Windows 10 and upward. Make sure you're using a Chrome browser. Please make sure that you're not using any other browser if it is not a Chrome browser. Please, it is very important for you to know that it's a Chrome browser you have to use for this exam, right? So let's go back. Now, to start, you click on the course and then Omnichannel Agent Certification Exam. You click on this again, Omnichannel Certification Exam, and then you will see an opportunity now to choose the time for your exam, right? For Victoria, I would be going for Monday, which is on the 30th of September. But remember that our exam starts on Tuesday. This information will be communicated to you. Yes, so the exam is going to start on Tuesday. So every other person should choose from 1st of September to 3rd of September. And like I said, the first group will choose 1, the second group 2, and then the third group 3, right? So so for the benefit of this tutorial, I'm going to choose 1, but please make sure that you're starting from 2nd of you're starting with 1st of October, not 1st of October. So for the benefit of this, I'm just going to use 30th of September, and then you choose the time that is beneficial to you. Not time that is beneficial to you, but time that is allocated to you, or the time frame that is allocated to you. So we have 8 a.m. I'm going to choose 8 a.m. and then I'm going to choose schedule. Now, before I click on this schedule, there's another thing you need to know, right? Let's assume that you see this late and then you still want to schedule your exam. You know that you can write your exams at home. You're not going to have issues with your system for whatever reason. Please make sure that you're not going to use this box except it is crucial that you use it. Make sure that you have everything set before you ensure that you click on what I'm about to show you, right? So if you come to 27th, 26th, okay? So if you come to 27th of September, something I'm looking for here. Today's Thursday. So why am I not getting 26th? Pardon my network. Yes. So if you come to 27th of September, if you come to 27th of September, you realize something very strange. From 12 o'clock to 11:30 is grayed out. 1 p.m. is grayed out, 1:30 is grayed out, 3 o'clock is grayed out, 5 o'clock is grayed out. Now, what you need to understand here is this time has already been chosen by different people to write these exams, right? But let's assume that for a weird reason, you want to write this exam on the 27th, which is tomorrow. All you need to do is to come to this on-demand scheduling and switch it on. When you switch this on, you will see that there will be some available time added. So this is basically like saying, oh, I forgot to set my exam. Now I want to set my exam and I want to set it as soon as possible. You can click this, you can switch this button on, and then automatically you have some additional time that is allocated to you, earlier time when you can write the exam, right? But since Victoria is not writing immediately, I'm going to schedule her for, like we said, 30th of September, which is Monday, and I'm going to schedule her for 8 a.m. Remember, people that are writing on Tuesday, you are to come in. Sorry, hold on. You have to come in on, you're going to start scheduling by 8:30 or 9 a.m. I would prefer you start scheduling on Tuesday from 8 a.m. so that you can come in very early, write your exams without any issue, and then you can go back home. So I'm going to click on schedule. When I click on this, are you sure you want to schedule this exam? Yes. Okay. So with this, Victoria has been scheduled for 8 a.m. Monday morning. Now, there are some informations that you need to also pay attention to. One is you must be alone in the room throughout the exam. So the room that you're going to stay in that exam, because you're going to do a 360 with your camera, make sure that that room is alone. You are alone in that room. Clear your decks. So no paper, no phones, nothing on your decks. make sure that you remove every unauthorized material. The only thing that should be on your desk is either only your government issued ID card, which is your NIN or passport, international passport, or whatever. Make sure that your system is fully charged, so your system do not go off during the exam. So make sure that your system is plugged, and you have it with you. You may not use your phone or smartwatch during the exam. They are going to check all these things. Make sure that people around you are not making noise. You are not doing the exam in this room and then there is a party going on in the next building, because they will tell you this is a very strict exam, so they're going to tell you to stop. You are not allowed to use more than one monitor during the exam. So if you're connected anything to your system, make sure that you remove it so that you are not seen to play a smart game, right? Your webcam, make sure that your webcam, your speaker, if you're using earphones, make sure that it's working well. Make sure that you're able to share your screen. Make sure that all these things are working well before the exam. What I did in my own time was I first went to Zoom and I tested my mic, I tested sharing my screen, I tested everything to ensure that it was working well. You must remain within the clear view of your webcam throughout the exam. So be in front of your system, make sure they are seeing your face, and ensuring that you are not having a conversation with any other person. But you can read through this information again and get all the information. Now, secondly, one thing you also need to understand, or one thing you need to know also is, another thing you need to know also is, during this exam, you cannot come into Examity. You must follow through the process of okay, can you hear me now, Victoria? Victoria, please confirm you can hear me. All right. So now you cannot log into Examity. The only way to come back to Examity to start your exam is you must go through Zendesk. So you have to come through this process again. Click on, my network is a little bit bad. So for you to come back to Examity, you have to come back through this place. Click on certified exam. So let's say you are done setting your exam and then you closed all these tabs. And now you want to go back to Examity. You cannot just click on Examity dot whatever. You have to go through the same process again, right? So you click on resume again, like we did before, right? When you click on resume, it's going to bring you back here. And it's only through this place you can now click proceed to exam provider. Then it takes you back to Examity. Now, when it's time for you to write your exam, just hold on, let me see. So when it's time for you to write your exam, all you need to do now is to click on start exam, right? But I'm seeing enter security number, confirm time zone, just to be sure that this information is not asking for the same information we've already imputed. Okay, so I don't think there is an issue. So for you to start your exam, all you need to do is to click on this start exam. You can go through any place from the home screen or from the dashboard, from your landing page. You can just immediately click on start exam, and then it takes you to the exam page. Now, there's another thing you need to pay attention here, right? For those of you who would like to write this exam. Right now, you can see something like you do not have any exam scheduled, please, because it's not yet time for your exam. Now, when it's time for your exam, I think what you need to do is click on start or something. You'll see something that will pop up on your screen, and you click on start to start the exam. Now, immediately there's a notification that will pop up. The reason why mine did not pop up is because I have already switched off mine. If you come here, somewhere around here, so please look at where my mouse is, you will see a notification when you click on Examity. I wish that I was using a different system, I would have shown you. You can see here that there is a star button, or there's a star icon. Beside it, when you click on Examity, you're going to see something else around here. When you see it, it's going to tell you something about switching off any notification from Chrome, right? So what you need to do here is you need to click on the second thing that you can see around here and click the next option. when you click the next option, reload this page again. Pay attention. I would repeat what I just said. Beside this star icon, you would see another icon here indicating that your Chrome, whatever pops up notification from your Chrome is on. Now you have to switch off those things. The reason for this is because they don't want you writing your exam and then you get distracted by notifications, or you're writing your exam and then maybe someone can be sending you answers and then the answers is popping as notification. That won't be an excuse. So to play safe, make sure that the icon beside the star button is what's it called now? You switch. So when you click on it, you will see two options. You click on the next one. The first option you see a button that indicates that is the one that is currently active. You click on the other one and then you reload the page again, and then you'll be able to continue with your exams. Hopefully I'll be able to do another tutorial when it's time for you to start the exams, so that we can also go through this last phase before you start your exams. But for now, you can schedule your exams, and Godspeed. Thank you everyone for your time.